Awesome. Hey guys.
Cheers. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. We're wrapping up the daily huddle.
Man,
So,
what a huddle
Spencer,
it was.
What'd you take away from that?
Oh my gosh. I think a better question would be, what didn't I take away from that? Right off the bat, man, vulnerability came up for me.
Yeah.
I mean, even just sharing the podcast that we did and we released yesterday, that for us was very vulnerable, I think.
It's hard to do that. It's hard to put yourself out there, telling stories. You're not going to be good at it. I love the Ernest Hemingway quote. He said, the first draft of anything is garbage. And I think, in our world, it's about producing something that you can get out and get feedback on.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't have that piece, then the next time you start it will be the first time. So doing the right thing now, today, being able to step into that comfort zone or step out of your comfort zone and experiencing that fear and kind of just leaning into the pain, you find it's not that bad.
Not at all.
And you get better as you do it. The criticism and the critiques, they will just go away over time. I mean, you're always going to have people that are naysaying for your cause, or they're going to not be supportive. And that's okay.
Dummies.
Exactly.
They don't know what they're missing out
They'll
on.
be gone. They'll subscribe to your email list or your mobile list.
And that's just negative energy, right? That's all that is.
And they'll self-select out.
And you just take that with a grain of salt and you get back to doing what's best for you and your nonprofit. What did you take away, JD? What did you think was something?
Yeah, vulnerability. I think the question again, ask. Frank had a great story about ask with his son, Ben. Great kid.
Shreds guitar.
Yeah, shreds guitar. Yeah, he's gonna be the guitar hero. So
virtuous.
Here's a quote that I saw on the interwebs on Reddit that just gets me, and it comes up over time. People repost it all the time, but it just gets me right here.
Around the gillets.
No one's coming to save you.
Whoa. Say that again?
No one is coming to save you.
That is heavy.
This is your life. You're the one that gets up out of bed every day. You're the one who summons the energy to go to work, to make life what it is for you in this world. And no one's coming to save you.
That's it.
This is your life.
Yep.
This is your nonprofit. This is your worthy mission that is important. I don't know what you think about that.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can absolutely relay that to Ben. He was out, I don't know if you know this, but on last Wednesday we had ourselves a pretty insane spring blizzard. The next day, of course, it was like 60 degrees. Anyway, I digress. Ben goes outside to shovel snow, asked his mom for some cash. He asked for $10. She gave him $5. Frank says, well, why didn't you ask for $7.50? And that's the thing. He's like, well, he heard $5, he settled for $5, and that's great. At least he asked for some money. I think that's the point of the whole thing. He asked for some money. And so it's that simple. You have that awful feeling in your stomach of like, I don't know. There's all these gremlins, from Daring Greatly, Dr. Brene Brown's book. You deal with all these gremlins, these like weird feelings, don't you? About asking, and like you feel very vulnerable about it.
And it's interesting that fear, as you become an adult, we become really, really good at distracting ourselves.
Absolutely.
It doesn't feel like, fear. What we do as adults, we get on social media, or we go, read this blog, or we go have that conversation and go get a cup of coffee, go get lunch that we probably know is not going to be nutritious, and then by the time, look at it, it's time to go.
Yeah, I'm dealing with it by not dealing with it. And that's a really big issue.
I do it all the time.
The best thing to do is understand what that feels
awareness.
like, right?
Be
That
aware.
awareness. It's just like, okay, I'm feeling something, I'm feeling uneasy. What is the root of this? Now, how can I fix it? You just gotta ask. You just gotta ask. If you need help with any situation, you ask on somebody. If they refuse, the worst case situation is just they say, no, I can't help.
That would have been the outcome anyway.
Exactly.
If you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, feedback, insight to share with us, if you have any areas where you're stuck and you want to, chat a little bit about strategy, we'd love to chat with you.
We're here for you.
We're here. Text us, tweet us.
This is what we do here at Rally 4. We are the monster marketing
marketing
machine. Monster marketing machine.
It's not a machine. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay,
We'll
figure that out.
Anyway, I'm Spencer.
Jonathan.
Thanks so much, team. We'll see you tomorrow.
Cheers.